Hey guys, Tegan here from Blue Sense Digital, and today we're going to be going through how to increase your average order value through number one, increasing your cart value before the user reaches checkout, and then increasing average order value after checkout through post-purchase upsells. So we've got an app that we use. We're not affiliated with these guys in any way. We just find it to work really well. They don't charge a huge premium, and we've seen positive results so far. So strap in and let's get into it. So diving straight into it, this is an example of a client that is using this after sale structure. So just going into an example here, let's just say if we go to this product here, we add that to cart, then it'll open up the cart section on the side over here. And then as you can see here, it'll say, well, in this circumstance, these guys have a free delivery on orders over $100. It'll say you're $80 away from free shipping, which is a great way to get people to add one or two small products to their order just to push them over that free shipping mark. And again, a great way to increase average order value. So this specific section here is the up cart part of after sale. So there are obviously multiple different pieces of this cart section that you can adjust, but the two I find to be the most impactful is number one, this over here, obviously saying you're X amount of dollars away from free shipping. And then you've got a certain collection of products down here that you can essentially set to show in this cart section, making it easy for people to add one or two small products to their order to push them over that free shipping mark. So just diving into the back end of how this is set up, I'm not going to go into too much detail in terms of exactly how to set this up. There's a really good overview of how this whole app works, which should be really self-explanatory. I just want to go over the couple things that I find to be the most impactful. So be sure to watch that. Just starting off, to find this app, obviously search for Upcart cart drawer, and it should be made by Aftersell. So if we just go into this edit cart section over here, this obviously has to be connected with your Shopify theme before this will all link in correctly. Again, that's outlined in that overview video that Aftersell, made for Upcart. But long story short, we can essentially add in all of these different aspects to the cart section. For the moment, I've only added rewards and upsells. So rewards is this section here, the free shipping section. In this circumstances, that would obviously be a reward for spending over a certain amount on the store. So going into this for a second, just to do a brief overview, all this is super customizable. So for example, once the reward is triggered, that's the text that'll show the amount, that you have to spend to achieve that free shipping offer. And then the autofill that would obviously adjust as you add more products to your order. Again, you have to set up the free shipping offer in Shopify separately before you can go ahead and implement this. This is just displaying it in the cart. It doesn't automatically create that discount on the back end of Shopify. So that's pretty much everything with regards to this free shipping section over here. With regards to the upsells, again, just to recap, these were the products that show in this bottom section over here based off what the user has already added to their cart. So how this works, you can either use AI recommended upsells, but if you know your product range quite well and you have quite a small product range, you would, or I'd rather recommend doing this manually. So just go to configure manual upsells, and then in this section here you can see what we've created. So essentially what you have, just to add a new upsell, is a trigger product and then the products that will be upsold in this upsell section. So for example, you can set it up so that if the user if the user adds product A, for example, to cart, then in the upsell section, product B, C, and D will show. And then likewise, let's say, for example, someone added product B to their cart, we could set that so that product F, G, and H would show in the upsell section. So just how we've done this in this scenario is, for example, I've added my trigger product, my two trigger products in here. And then for the upsell section, I created a collection within Shopify. And to view those, just go to the collection section over here and then select the collection of products that you want to push in that upsell section. So obviously I've set this up already. I'm not going to make any changes to this, but it's quite user-friendly, quite self-explanatory. And that's pretty much everything I wanted to mention with regards to the cart aspect of this whole increasing AOV aspect. Now, the second half of this aspect is the post-purchase upsell. So again, created by Aftersell, called post-purchase upsell. And essentially how this works is once a user finishes checkout, there's an option for them to add a product to their order after they've already paid for the order that they've just placed. And once they click confirm on that product that they want to add to their order, Shopify will immediately bill their card without them having to go through the whole checkout process again. So again, there's a super detailed video over here going over all these features and how to integrate, different discounts into the post-purchase upsells. But for the moment, we've started with just a very basic version of this. And as you can see, it's so far generated $242 in the first couple of days of implementing this. So again, once that has been linked to your Shopify theme, again, that's all gone through or referenced in this overview video, go to funnels, and then you can start creating the funnels that you want to appear or on the checkout pages, on the post-purchase pages. So for example, here we've got 3 different post-purchase upsells that we are running at the moment. So one for each of these specific products. Now, again, a very similar process to the Upcart app, where essentially you have a trigger product. So if I just go into the edit section over here for arthritis cream, so you have a trigger product over here, which I've selected. And then if we go out of this for a second, so once you've selected your trigger product, hit save and next, then you can choose the collection and or products that you want to show once that trigger product has been triggered. So for this circumstance, I've used the same collection of products that I used in the Upcart section. And again, for the moment, we've just started with a very simple structure. So once that trigger product has been triggered, the upsell number 1 would be all the products in this specific collection. If one of these post-purchase upsell products was added to the user's order and they went through that process, so for example, if accepted, this group of products would show up in the second upsell section. If this offer was declined, then this set of products would show after the offer was declined. And then just save and next, you can customize your thank you page again. Again, we haven't put a huge emphasis on this. We started with just a simple upsell structure. So hopefully that gives you a good, brief overview of this whole process. Again, we are starting to see some results come through this. And again, just on the front end, this looks really good in terms of, immediately boosting that AOV. So that was everything I wanted to mention. Please let us know if you have any further questions in the comments below, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. If you like our content, consider subscribing so you can keep up to date with anything new that we launch. And we hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.